Hey guys, welcome back to How to Become a DJ. I'm Carl from WOLVOFFICIAL.com, and I'm going to continue to share with you some secrets of how you can become a better DJ. So, I told you about my struggle already, and it wasn't easy for me to get to where I am now. But I want to share with you how I found the solution to a lot of problems. Okay, so what happened was I went to a lot of libraries. Okay, libraries being is the biggest place I recommend that you go, because if you go to a library, it'll give you some confidence with the more books that you read and the more knowledge that you get from those books, and it'll just point you in so many different ways. So I constantly went to the libraries, and I was seeking different resources and whatnot. I joined the military, and that really just gave me a different perspective on life. I talked with a lot of people. I went through a lot of friends, unfortunately, and I wasn't getting the information, but I learned how to ask for the right information. So I was always looking for a simple solution. I couldn't figure out where I needed to be. What was I doing wrong? Why wasn't I getting to where I needed to go? So I did a lot of research. That seemed to be my thing that I was really good at finding any answer to anything was going and finding some resources that are going to get you to where you need to go. So I found a lot of mentors out there who taught me different things about finance, who taught me different things about building your own website. So I was looking for people, like mentors, usually online, that were offering programs and stuff like that, teaching me things that I needed to know to get me to that next level. So I went through a lot of different mentors and stuff like that. I didn't always buy into all of their programs, but I did. I learned what I could, and if they offered anything free, I jumped on that for certain. And so I did a lot of traveling and stuff like that, and I couldn't do that unless I had money. So it wasn't easy to just travel anywhere, like you want to, without money. So you got to understand that you got to build something so that people come, and you got to charge for that. You know what I mean? And you don't want to. I knew that I didn't want to work for anybody, so I had to build something that was kind of on autopilot, so that everybody could go in and they could purchase stuff 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at their convenience. And so I wouldn't have to work as hard. That way I could have more time to focus on making other products. So essentially I wanted to start a business, but I didn't want to work hard on a business. So it was a business of products, not necessarily services. So I was building these products, simple stuff, like for you, for the DJ, you're building, songs, you're building, hopefully you're building courses and stuff like that, but finding a solution to anything is not easy. You got to go through different routes. You got to go through different practices and people, and figuring out different methods and what works for you and what doesn't. And there's never ever a set way. But I'm going to show you some solutions that I have found to be very effective in my own life, and it makes things a whole bunch easier. So you got to constantly research. You got to figure out different ways of finding solutions to different problems, and it's never going to be one sure thing. You got to remember that. But what I want to get you in the habit of is finding and reading and getting as much information as you can, so that you can make a good decision. So essentially, that's my story of finding a solution to some of the problems that I've had in the DJ business.